Hello, everyone. John Griffin here from UNI Research with a very special announcement. As you know, we've been working on a web series called Paranormal Puzzle Path to Communication. But within there, we've had several other mini-series that we've been launching, some more educational based, some entertainment, but a lot of it with the sole purpose of one specific word: communication. And there's a reason why we created Paranormal Puzzle Path to Communication. We want to open up dialogue. We want to share information as well as receive information and share it all around so that we are all becoming knowledgeable about everything that's out there. As I've always said, everybody has a piece to the paranormal puzzle. And there's a reason why our team, when we decided to name it, was called UNI Research. The symbol of inclusion, as well as the symbol of bringing people out of the darkness and into the light. You being a part of that light. This next announcement goes along with the Path to Communication series, not the main web series, but something where we are all able to communicate information across the board. For the longest time, when we've done research, we'll say that, we're researching this, we're researching that, but we never really give much of a progress update. We never really show what the information is that we're finding. It's usually once we start presenting things, it's during a presentation that could be months or years down the line, even via whether it be video or in person. With that said, we are going to be relaunching what we call Your Connection. Your Connection years ago was just simply a radio show. That's all it was. There was nothing too much to it. It was just a paranormal radio show. However, it's not a radio show this time. When we decided to pull back on Your Connection to try to see what we can improve upon, we've spent several years trying to determine the direction that we should take with this. What would make it a little bit more unique, inviting, and really mix in with that path to communication. So I could tell you that even though it is video content, instead of the radio content, there are plenty of features to go with this that are inclusive. This is due to launch on May 24th of this year. But I want to talk a little bit first, before I go into the features, I want to talk a bit first about part of that name, Your. What does Your mean? Well, it's actually got a dual meaning. A lot of people, when they're using text message, use Your instead of Your. Your meaning basically you, your information, your stories. But like I said, dual meaning. When we named the team UNI Research, we wanted it to symbolize, again, unity, bringing people together, listening to your content as well as revealing ours. It is an abbreviation of our team name, UNI Research. So that dual meaning, UNI Research, we listen to your content, learn from you, as well as being open about our content and our research. Now that we've got the dual meaning out of the way, let's take a look at what you can expect from the Your Connection series. Firstly, of course, inviting people on. We do want people to come on and talk with us, present information that they may have. Again, this is about connection. It's about path to communication. And without the communication, we're all going to just run in place when it comes down to the study of the paranormal. This is true para-unity. where it's not used as a shield, but instead a place of open discussion. I can't count how many times that I've learned from members of the public who don't do paranormal work. They say something and it inspires me to do specific research, specific experiments, and things I've never heard of that I wouldn't have even considered until somebody brought it up. And for me to sit here and pretend that I know everything about everything would be absolutely ludicrous. It's ludicrous. I have to accept that there are other people out there who specialize in specific areas that I don't specialize in. They will have specific knowledge that's needed to help progress the research. But I want them, you guys, to be a part of it. Some of the things that you can expect. Again, your paranormal stories. Between you and I research paranormal stories and your paranormal stories. We all love a good paranormal story. Your paranormal studies updates, those specific updates about the research that we're doing, whether it be you and I research studies, as well as research that you might be doing. All of it coming together and sharing that data, so even the rest of the paranormal field can gain more data to combine with their own to help propel the field forward. Again, this isn't about you and I research. It's not just about our team. It's about assisting the rest of the field for us all to be able to move forward. If we keep all the data to ourselves and other teams keep all the data to themselves, then we're doing a disservice to everybody. We're doing a disservice to the public, to the people that we're trying to help. Your evidence discussion, again, between your evidence and the UNI research evidence, the discussion, surveys, gaining all this content. Your paranormal event updates, whether it be an event that you're hosting or an event that UNI research is hosting or co-hosting. You'll learn about these every week. Your team announcements. Maybe not an event, but maybe there's a new product. Maybe there's an advancement in research. Maybe a new service your team is providing, as well as what UNI research might be providing. Again, that inclusiveness. And your paranormal news, whether it's news that you find and you submit to us to feature on this, or the UNI research team's paranormal news that we find that we want to share. Again, this is stuff that you can submit to us saying that you want this to be a part of your connection, or you may want to come on to your connection, to one of the episodes that we have, and briefly discuss your findings, your events, anything of that sort that you would like us to display or put out there for everybody to hear about. What matters is, again, that communication, as you can see here, with all this content right here. And again, it's going to be posted. There'll be an episode weekly to provide all this information. We're looking to have these episodes be about as short, depending on the amount of content, 5 minutes, all the way to lasting up to 30 minutes, depending on how much content we do have. I'll also be co-hosting this with our lead investigator, Robin Ramsey, as well as some other members from the UNI research staff. If you have any suggestions whatsoever, I am open to hearing what your thoughts are, how we can improve upon this and continue to move forward. I really look forward to seeing and hearing your reactions to the episodes as they start rolling out. These will be hosted via Zoom. So if you do want to come on, it is going to be via the the Zoom. And if you haven't already, be sure to join our Facebook page, posting paranormal content constantly, discussions on our Facebook page, uh, www.facebook.com/groups/paranormal puzzle. And don't forget to visit our website, www.uiniresearch.com. Again, where you and I research together. Thank you so much. Stay healthy, and wishing you guys all the best. Take care. See you soon.